from the new home. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll get a start
from Milwaukee. Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's a perfect 3 for 3. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1 the count. Duda is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Gausman waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the. And that'll bring in the former top prospect.
Second baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's got a 3 for 7 line. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Popped him up. Pena is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ball 1.
No. 1 ball, no strikes.
Look out. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. Pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's 2 for 4. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. So 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work. Here's Lucas Duda now.
Leading off for the break.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's the
windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike.
12, 1-2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Manny Pena, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Jimmy Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Both teams so far. That's by him for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. 1-2, here it comes. Popped him up. Duda in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses ball one.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A little bouncer. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 3. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Granderson is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Kevin Gossman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In is Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Riding in once again, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. A 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Up high, 2-1 now. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Kane stands at first with one out. Running yet again for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. First time up, he went down looking.
Second baseman.
In there, 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Granderson is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is... Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Duda's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Liner in there for a base hit. So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Granderson, base runner at first with one out. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Yelich makes the play, 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at this inning. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Ender Inciarte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Softly hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem. Digging in now for the Brewers.
Number 62, Jimmy Nelson.
Domingo Santana will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the
Number 16, Domingo Santana.
hard hit ball to short, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. There he goes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Throw over to the bag.
He's safe.
And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A.J. Minter, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
A.J. Minter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And he will be... Xavier Cedeno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 33, Xavier Cedeno.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Now batting, A.J. Minter. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Adam Duvall will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adam Duvall.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Suzuki, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. In now, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready once again, Lucas Duda. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Strike 3 call. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now batting.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up. swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Again, Jesus Aguilar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in, Johan Camargo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop. Johan Camargo.
Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped him up. Arcia over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. King is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Corey Knebel.
Kurt Suzuki.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Rio Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounded to the right. Shaw fields it cleanly. And that's the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there is the second base. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Corey Knebel. And they'll need him to get something going here. Jonathan Scope is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Count even now at 1-1. O'Day is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Fouled away. This is on the ground over the first. Duda's up with it. The tag, and he is out. In is Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Milwaukee, good night. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cleveland Indians. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse, a home run. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Encarnacion, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. It's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there.
A swing and a miss. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Martin. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Hit hard to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swings through the slider there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Arenado, the runner at first with two gone. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is out at third. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Cabrera is a player referred to as to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. In now for Cleveland, Leonis Martin. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So digging in now, Yan Gomes. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Popped him up. Story is under it. One away. At the plate, Carlos Carrasco. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And he pops it up back behind second base. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. One ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 delivery. Sliders in for a strike.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And it misses. 3-1 now. David Dahl waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, David Dahl. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martin on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Now in the box, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Gonzalez, the runner at third. Dahl is at second with nobody out.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with him.
In now for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a slider swung on and missed in the Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Brantley.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battled.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Encarnacion leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. A base hit in his first trip. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor right there, and there are 2 away now. And he's safe. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Popped him up. Here comes Cabrera. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Slider whiffed on for strike. Here's Melky Cabrera as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Carlos Gonzalez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
He froze him on the fastball there. Carlos Gonzalez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-1 the count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. Matt Holliday will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Chad Bettis, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chad Bettis.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Carrasco goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Lindor takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion, runner in scoring position with two gone.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up. Far enough. Retires the side. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cabrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera is under it. And that's the third out. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Blackmon. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Right side. Desmond has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Leonis Martin, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Martin.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good, so.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. Base is empty here with nobody out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting, right fielder.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Gonzalez.
Bounce it to the left side. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. So striding in, David Dahl. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. It was a walk in his last trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Pitcher number 35.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Chad Bettis. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ryan McMahon, see what he can do off the bench.
Number 24. Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he lays off for ball 1. So 1-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Cabrera going back to the track, and that one is gone. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On a whiff, but a good slider that time.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there. Jake McGee is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Standing in, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Count still at 1-2. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So the Indians.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fouled away. Outfielder shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. We'll see if that pays off. He swings and misses, throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Adam Simber gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high pop-up. Lindor is there, and he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. Simber, a native Oregonian. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Lindor moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Martin going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Indians, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. McGee comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman looking up. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. His individual history against Jake McGee. Just a 1 for 9. No balls and a strike to count. Seven runs. Adam Ottavino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Ottavino is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough. Swing and a miss. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Adam Ottavino will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Adam Ottavino.
Swings through it for strike number 2. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Number 1 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Iannetta becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Slider's in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him swinging. And Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Into the box now. The Indians. Jason Kipnis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Gomes, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Blackman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. So striding forward now, Neil Walker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. A ball and 2 strikes.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening.
The right fielder, number 99.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll step off and try again. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Count is 1-2 now. And a great inning here as he gets a. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Now 2-1.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he is out on the tag. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Popped him up. LeMahieu stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Next for New York, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. So 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Lifted into center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And a ball 1-0. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
2 balls, no strike.
2-1 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Holiday.
Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Blackman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Throw won't get him. The 2-2. Try it again from first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Dahl can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball
That's
two.
Ball two.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Swung on and missed, and that's stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Ready now, Luke Voigt.
Batting in, first baseman.
From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jay Happ. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, German Marquez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Ball 2 now. Desmond, a native Floridian. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on is McCutchen. He's there to track it down.